He's on the Opie and Anthony show on XM Satellite Radio every single morning. June 25th, he'll be at the State Theater in Falls Church, Virginia. Please welcome Jim Norton.
Thank you. Thank you. How are you? There's always this weird moment when you first look at the audience. Like, I'm hoping you're going to be a great crowd, and you guys are kind of looking and hoping I don't suck. And the most common question you get as a comedian, what happens if you tell a joke and it bombs? To be honest, I tend to just go to the next joke. There aren't exactly a lot of options. Not like I can run through the room and tickle you individually. And it's not uncomfortable for a comic. It's a part of our job. The reason that frightens audience members is because in your own lives, you don't have the next joke option. It's much harder to bomb in real life. Like, you ever try to be funny around your girlfriend's family or your coworkers and it gets a 0? Like the kind of bomb where they just avoid eye contact with you for a little while? You gotta just stand there and soak in your humiliation with your stupid I bombed face? You ever try to play it off like you didn't mean it to be funny? You ever have a joke bomb so badly, it may have been a serious statement? So you try to sneak out of it by going, oh, I'm just saying. You know, maybe you're at work, the big meeting's about to start, your boss walks in, there's no I in team. You're like, yeah, but there's 2 in syphilis. I'm just saying. I'm actually enjoying my time back in Los Angeles. I live in New York. I got ripped off this week, man. I went for a massage. Did you know there are legitimate massage places? I, honest to God, had no idea. I thought she was kidding. She finishes with my feet. She's like, all done. I'm like... It was awful. I'm on my stomach for 55 minutes. She finally turns me over, and she said, all right, I'm going to crack your toes, which means she grabs each toe, squeezes it, and yanks on it, which, you know, right idea, wrong location. Yeah. I felt like such a creep. Every time she grabbed a toe, I tried to scooch down 2.5 feet. I'm a lonely man. I've been single almost 3 years, kind of playing the field. I call it playing the field. You might call it picking up prostitutes. And I've fallen into this place with this girl I know, this horrible place, but I have become the guy friend. Is there anything more repulsive than being the guy friend? And women, you always know when we like you. And you deny it even to your girlfriends. You're like, I think he's in love with you. You're like, ah, no, we're just friends. He enjoys taking me to the airport. And there is nothing worse as a man than when you're hitting on a woman and she has that awful, blocking male friend. Because you can just feel his energy. You're trying to talk to her. He's like, dude, don't hurt her. She's like my sister. Is she really, you fun-draining cancer? Why does a guy always make a sister figure out of some braless model who looks like Jessica Simpson? You never hear a man claiming that about a fat chick with facial hair. Even if she is your sister, you keep it under your hat. Ugh, who's that? I don't know. We met at a barbecue once. I think we have the same parents. So I don't know what to do about this girl I like. I really am very uncomfortable around women. I know you look at me and you think, God, it must be so easy for you. I get really nervous. I mean, this was just a front. And for me, making the first move means you roll down the passenger window, you know, beep, beep. You know, she gets in, you hope it's not a guy. You ever make that mistake? You don't get your money back. That's why my motto is toughen up and finish. Hey, look, I'm not gay. This is a matter of economics. I wish I was gay. Gay men are lucky. You can go out and rob banks. If you get caught and go to jail, ah. Thanks a lot, everybody. You guys are great. Thank you.
Okay, lift your feet. I don't think you'd be all right without Well, there you go, buddy. So are you liking L.A. now? I know you are a dyed-in-the-wool New York. Are you enjoying your time here?
I used to hate L.A., but I have one stupid hobby, and L.A. is great for that. I get pictures with celebrities, which I annoyed you for the first time I was here. And I've been doing it for years, and it's very rare that I'm ever turned down by a celebrity for a picture or an autograph. And I finally realized why. It's because I look like I could be a problem. There is just something about my rapidly blinking eyes.
That's why I took the picture. I don't want any problem with this guy.
It's not that people think I'm going to kick their ass, but I do look like I might bite your face. And I came to realize this years ago. I'm an Ozzy Osbourne fanatic. And my friend sneaks me into MTV. He's like, all right, man, just kind of hang back. So I walk by an open dressing room door, and there is Ozzy. So I stare. And Ozzy is talking, and he looks out at me. And when he looks at me, I smiled and licked my lips. And he kind of walked out of view so I couldn't stare at him anymore, and I realized I'd made him uncomfortable. And then it dawned on me, do you know what a weirdo you have to look like to make Ozzy Osbourne uncomfortable?
Exactly. Well, any other celebrities that you've seen?
I don't even necessarily have to be a fan. I remember I was opening for Dice in Vegas years ago, and Tiger Woods was in the crowd. I don't like golf. I think golf sucks, and golf clubs are great for assaulting people. But I like Tiger Woods, so I walk up to him after the show, and I'm nervous, and I'm like, hello, Mr. Woods, and he is such a sweet guy. He's like, you were awesome, which was odd to hear a black guy go, awesome. I'm like, oh, yeah, he's black. And I wanted to have like a nice moment with him, and I just got really intimidated. He's like, you were awesome. I'm like, thanks, man, you golf good. You ever open your mouth and wish you had a shotgun with a tow attachment? I have 1 second with this icon. I sound like an extra from MASH. You golf good, me have head wound, Hawkeye.
Well, how about dating? Are you seeing anyone right now?
I give people the creeps. It's hard for me to date.
Hard to date,
I have a tendency to be too toothy when I smile, which really grosses a girl out if you're in a bar. You're like, where are you from? And then I rub my hands together vigorously while staring at her cleavage and mumbling, nice.
I could see how that could be a problem.
Hi.
Hey, did you,
You just stumble into that problem every once in a while?
Yeah.
17.
What's that?
17.
Ooh, too old.
Now, did you watch the Tyson fight, Sam?
The Tyson fight, I actually did not watch. I had probably my most embarrassing experience trying to get a Tyson autograph years ago in New York. About 5 years ago. Mike Tyson's outside the Comedy Cellar with a big entourage, and I go up to get an autograph, and his bodyguard goes, whoa, 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 man, where are you going? And I said, oh, man, I just wanted to get an autograph. He goes, sorry, man, Mike's not meeting anyone tonight. And I actually said, but he's the champ. I was 31 years old, and I regressed to 5-year-old boy talk to get the signature of a rapist from Brooklyn.
But he's the champ. Jim, very funny. He's on the Opie and Anthony show every morning on satellite radio, and of course at the State Theater in Falls Church, Virginia. Thank you, buddy.